Hello, PokeMoshPit. This is CoolTrainerAlex. I got a battle against none other than the Killer Nacho. This is right before he decided to take a break from Pokemon, and let's get started in this battle of battles. Okay, so we'll predict the Rock-type move and go into my Swampert as he sets up his Stealth Rocks against my Dragonite. Go for the Ice Beam, predicting the Taunt, and now I go for Earthquake, predicting him to switch into something to take the Ice Beam. Now I do predict this U-turn here and go for an Ice Beam. However, he goes into Vaporeon, and it doesn't do me much good. I do get the freeze, however, just like it seems like almost every... Wow, I just stuttered a lot. Okay, almost every single freeze hack seems to result in a first turn thaw-out, at least online on Wi-Fi. That's just my opinion, though. My taunt wears off, and I'm like, alright, I can survive a Surf, and I do at 12, set up my Stealth Rock, and yeah. So he's going to predict me to just stay in and leave Swampert in his death fodder. However, I'm going to stay into Suicune. Switch into Suicune. Get up a Calm Mind on a switch, although I'm feeling like it was a little too early. He's going to send in this Jolteon, and obviously I can't stay in versus a Jolteon. Even with +1, I'm not going to be able to take it out, and he's going to be able to take me out. So he predicts a switch into Swampert and goes for HP Grass. And that leads me to believe that he is indeed choiced. So I'm going to go for a Roost here just to keep my HP up. No sense in losing Gliscor early. And I do predict right here him to predict me to go into Suicune. And I go for the Toxic. And I had gotten that Toxic on the Vaporeon. Would have helped me so much. And unfortunately, I play stubborn and go for another Toxic, as he predicts that very well and goes into a Guts Heracross. Now I stay in just to see what he's going to do. Go for an Earthquake. I didn't know if he was one of those sub-variants with the Swords Dance. But it's looking like he's choiced, especially since he's outspeeding me. So yeah, he's definitely choiced. And I do believe I go for a Roost here. Oh, I go for Toxic. Oh yeah, Toxic to his Toxic Pokemon, because I predicted to switch back into Vaporeon. However, he goes into Aerodactyl, and had I gotten that Toxic off, this battle would have, or my Jirachi wouldn't have had to have taken half HP damage, because I could have switched around and kept me alive until Toxic wore him down. But I guess that's spilled milk, or yeah, okay. So I'm going to switch into Swampert just to see what he's going to lock himself into, because like I said, I know he's choiced. He's going to lock himself into the close combat, and I'm going to switch myself into Scorpio, obviously being able to take that being Flying type. Going to go for Roost here, because like I said, got to keep my HP up on this Gliscor. He's doing a pretty good job of walling his team, especially with that Jolteon running around. Go for the Toxic. I do outspeed, which leads me to believe he's a Mixed Match, which pretty much means that Draco Meteor is coming my way. I'm not going to survive that, and he's going to take me out in one hit. The Poison and the Life Orb does do a little bit of damage. It's not really going to matter, though, because my Banded Dragonite's going to come in and go for the Extreme Speed. And that is going to take out the Salamence. Now, he's going to go into Scizor, and I assume at this point he does not know that I am banded. Hence the reason he went for Bullet Punch. I do survive it modestly, and I'm going to set up a Wish. Well, I assume he's going to switch because he's banded, and I get up my Wish. Now here, I'm going to Thunder Wave this Jirachi, because I'm thinking, alright, he's got Wish, he's got Protect. It's likely that I'm going to need a Parahack somewhere along the line. So I'm going to paralyze it, like I said, for hacks. And at this point, I'm going to Iron Head just to see what he's going to do, stay in or switch. And he goes into Scizor as I go for the Iron Head. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, he got the Wish off. That's unfortunate. But he's probably going to predict a switch. No, okay. He makes a smart play, switches into Vaporeon to check for Fire Punch. Yes, Punch of Fire. I go for a U-turn because I can't really touch this thing anymore. And as he probably has figured out, I do not have Fire Punch on this thing. So I'm going to go into Tino Guard, and if you can figure out why it's named that, leave a comment and you'll win a prize, which could very well be worth a lot of money. I'm going to go for Outrage here, and that is going to do a lot of damage. Hidden Power Electric's not going to do much. He does get the Wish HP back. However, right here, this is the part I was talking about with the Paralyzed, because he was paralyzed, he didn't get to Protect, therefore I get the Outrage off, and he does not get the extra leftovers HP, and I take him out. However, I do get the 3-turn outrage, so I don't know if that even mattered. But because I get the 3-turn outrage, he's just gonna send in Jolteon and take me out. He's gonna send in Caesar as I U-turn out because I can't really damage the Jolteon besides that. And I'm gonna go into Désolé, which yeah, my Infernape. He's gonna go for Bullet Punch. It's gonna do a little bit over half after Stealth Rocks. My Flare Blitz is obviously gonna take him out. And yeah. Oh, so he's gonna back yawn into Jolteon. I'm gonna go into Jirachi. And he specs Jolteon. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll check him a special defensive wall, so I guess that kind of explains it. He's going to go for a second Thunderbolt. It's going to leave me low, 37 HP, going to get the U-turn off, go into Infernape, and finish the match with Mach Punch. So it was a great game, Killer Nacho. I know he's kind of retired from Pokemon right now, but you might as well check out his channel. He's got over 200 videos of Pokemon stuff. Comment, like, subscribe, check out my channel, and enjoy PokeMoshPit, guys and girls.